Hello everybody, we have highlights of Charles City and Northumberland in the first round of Division East playoffs dated from November 11, 2011. Both teams met early in the regular season with Northumberland winning 32-20. First we have Avery Jones, the quarterback, keep up in the middle, good for 17 yards. This we follow up on a punt attempt by Avery Jones. He has too much pressure and he will scramble out, but he will run enough good for 11 yards and the first down. He'll take advantage of this as Avery Jones will find Terrence Banks, and Banks will have to sit on the ball, makes the catch good, and he's going to cross right down the middle of the field. He will get down 38 yards. Panthers will turn the ball over and down, so Northumberland would start deep in that territory. Right here is Waller finds Alex Hall on the cross route. Then Waller finds Elmore on the big pass play down the field, good for 30 yards. Same drive, moving to the second quarter. Waller finds Jaquan Carroll. Only problem is Carroll plays with Charles City, and Carroll looks like taking it to the end zone, but Waller strips and the ball goes out of bounds. It's a touchback, and the Indians will take advantage as Waller will take the ball around the right side, good for a 15-yard run. This will set up Waller finding Jalen Conaway. All wide open, good for 36 yards. Conversion failed. Northumberland's up 6-0. Charles City, Jaquan Carroll will get his revenge with a 15-yard run on that. Then Jones will find Banks, who comes back to the ball, good for a 26-yard pickup for the Panthers. This will lead to Tayshawn Green doing what he did last week, find the end zone. Conversion failed. We all tied at 6 apiece. Hit of the night. Waller's going to scramble out of the pocket, but sacked from behind the blind side by Cruz Atkins. Going to halftime, tied 6 apiece. Chelsea gets the ball, and Jones finds Banks early on the third quarter. But then Jones scrambling, trying to go to the end zone for the score, but it's intercepted by Jalen Conaway of the Indians. Panthers will get the ball back after the Indians go 3 and out. Jones on fourth down, trying to scramble. He does pick up the yards, but he kind of forgets the ball, and Dakota Gabbs will recover it. And this will lead to Elmore taking a sweep, 17 yards out. Kyle Elmore in for the end zone. Conversion failed, 12-6. Northumberland blocked punt by Kendall Southern. Ball rolls out of bounds for the Indians. And a few plays later, Alex Hall will take the sweep, 11 yards out. Conversion failed. The hosts are up 18-6 going to the fourth quarter. Panthers trying to get back as Javon Howard takes the quick screen, good for good 13 yards. Then once again Avery Jones going deep. Wait a minute, short pass to Javon Howard. He makes a couple misses and he will keep going, good for 23-yard pickup. This will lead to Jalen Cotman going right down the middle of the field, wide open for the score. The conversion good. Northumberland still up 18-14. Elmore takes the sweep around the right side, but he's stripped by Cruz Atkins, recovered by Dominic Williams. Panthers back in business, and they make the most of it as Dominic Williams playing a little offense, adjusts to the ball, and he breaks one tackle, and he will go 51 yards. Conversion's good. Charles City is up 20-18. After kickoff return, we got Waller find Tyler Mitchell, good across the middle of the fourth down. Another fourth down attempt. There's the option play as Hall would get down to the 2. Alex Hall would then punch it in from 2 yards out. Conversion failed. Northumberland up 24-22. Last chance for the Panthers. Dominic Williams makes the catch, good for 11 yards. Then Avery Jones with the quarterback keeper, and he will go 17 yards. But with the time and opportunities run out, Jones' final attempt rollout here will be caught out of bounds by the Indians, and Northumberland will escape with a 24-22 victory. Avery Jones threw for 291 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 INT. Dominic Williams on his last career game, 122 receiving yards, 1 touchdown, 17 tackles. Terrence Banks, 96 receiving yards in his final game for the Panthers. Chris Waller, 150 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. For the Indians, Kyle Elmore, 56 rushing yards, 1 touchdown. Alex Hall, 111 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns. Panthers return majority of their players, only losing 5 players off this year's team. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the highlights for this season. Hope to be back next year.